Nigri ni Mawanzo. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man, Adam, called son, S-U-N. Mother nature, Mother Earth. In the name of the true begotten Son, Imanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name means God with us, Matthew 1:23. In the name of the true mother man, Nigritia, N-I-G-R-I-T-I-A, which means land of the gods. In the name of Kunta Kinte, Tower of Babel, Ki Swahili, man's first tongue. Amani Kutoka, you peace from above. How you doing? Good to be back. Fuwa Wasabasiku. Happy 7th day. Fuwa Wasabasiku. Happy 7th day. The Book of Life. Kitibu Cha. Uzima. Kitibu Cha. Uzima. Reading from Agano, Jipya, Ya, Emmanuel. The New Testament of Emmanuel. Mark chapter 15. Immediately in the morning, the chief priests held a consultation with the elders and scribes and the whole council, and they bound Emmanuel, led him away, and delivered him to Pilate. Then Pilate asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" He answered and said to him, "It is as you say." And the chief priests accused him of many things, but he answered nothing. Then Pilate asked him again, saying, "Do you answer nothing? See how many things they testify against you." But Emmanuel still answered nothing, so that Pilate marveled. Now, at the feast, he was accustomed to releasing one prisoner to them, whomever they requested. And there was one named Barabbas, who was chained with his fellow rebels. They had committed murder in the rebellion. Then the multitude, crying aloud, began to ask him to do just as he had always done for them. But Pilate answered them, saying, "Do you want me to release to you the king of the Jews?" For he knew that the chief priests had handed him over because of envy. But the chief priests stirred up the crowd so that he should rather release Barabbas to them. Pilate answered and said to them again, "What then do you want me to do with him whom you call the king of the Jews?" So they cried out again, "Crucify him." Then Pilate said to them, "Why? What evil has he done?" But they cried out all the more, "Crucify him." So Pilate, wanting to gratify the crowd, released Barabbas to them, and he delivered Emmanuel after he had scourged him to be crucified. Then the soldiers led him away into the hall called Praetorium, and they called together the whole garrison. And they clothed him with purple, and they twisted a crown of thorns, put it on his head, and began to salute him, "Hail, King of the Jews." Then they struck him on the head with a reed and spat on him, and bowing the knee, they worshiped him. One more time, let me say that again. While they clowning my brother on 19, then they struck him on the head with a reed and spat on him, and bowing the knee, they worshiped him. They still bowed down to him. And when they had mocked him, they took the purple off him, put his own clothes on him, and led him out to crucify him. Then they compelled a certain man, Simon a Cyrenian, Cyrenian, the father of Alexander and Rufus, as he was coming out of the country and passing by to bear his burden. And they brought him to the place Golgotha, which is translated place of skull. I don't know about that. Then they gave him wine mingled with myrrh to drink, but he did not take it. And when they crucified him, they divided his garments, casting lots for them to determine what every man should take. Now it was the third hour, and they crucified him. And the inscription of his accusation was written above, the King of the Jews. With him they also crucified two robbers, one on his right and the other on his left. So the scripture was fulfilled, which says, and he was numbered with the transgressors. And those who passed by blasphemed him, wagging their heads and saying, Aha, you who destroyed the temple and built it up in 3 days, save yourself and come down from the tree. Likewise, the chief priest also mocking amongst himself with the scribes said, He saved others, himself he cannot save. Let Imanuel, the king of Israel, descend now from the tree, that we may see and believe. Even those who were crucified with him reviled him. Now when the 6th hour had come, there was darkness over the whole land until the 9th hour. And at the 9th hour, Imanuel cried out with a loud voice, saying, my God, why have you forsaken me? Quango nigri, why have you forsaken me? Some of those who stood by when they heard that said, Look, he is calling for Elijah. Then someone ran and filled a sponge full of sour wine, put it on a reed, and offered it to him to drink, saying, Let him alone. Let us see if Elijah will come to take him down. And Emmanuel cried out with a loud voice and breathed his last. Then the veil of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. So when the centurions who stood opposite him saw that he cried out like this and breathed his last breath, he said, Truly, this man was the Son of God. Then there were the women looking out from afar. Among them were Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James, the less and of Joses, and Salome, who also followed him and ministered to him when he was in Galilee, and many other women who came up with him to Jerusalem. Now, when evening had come, because it was the preparation day, that is, the day before the Sabbath, Joseph of Arimathea, a prominent council member who was himself waiting for the kingdom of God, coming and taking courage, went in to Pilate and asked for the body of Emmanuel. Pilate marveled that he was already dead, and summoning the centurion, he asked him if he had been dead for some time. So when he found out from the centurion, he granted the body to Joseph. Then he brought fine linen, took him down, and wrapped him in the linen. And he laid him in a tomb which had been hewn out of the rock, and rolled a stone against the door of the tomb. And Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of Joseph, observed where he was laid. Very interesting. Notice, you will not hear me say nothing about no cross, because God said no graven images, period. Acts 5, a tree. Acts 10, a tree. Acts 13, a tree. 2 Peter 2:24, a tree. One more time. One more time. I keep telling y'all, time and time again. I keep telling y'all. See, Emmanuel. Well, see, I am not taking anything upon myself. What I'm doing is what he's telling me to do, which is to elevate the chosen ones, those who want to hear what God say. One more time, just like over here. Then they, chapter 15, verse 19. Then they struck him on the head with a reed and spat on him, and bowing the knee, they worshiped him. They bowed their knees to this man in mockery. But one more time, was it truly mockery? No, because one more time, they were glorifying him. Because the first thing they did was put on purple clothes. And everybody, mama, know purple is a royal color. One more time. That's why they put it on him, but then they took it off of him. Do you understand what type of mentality it takes to strip a man, put clothes on him, and then strip him again and put some more clothes on him? All this to prove what point? One more time. Just like the last words of 15. No, not the last words of 15, but verse 39. Truly, this man was the Son of God. One more time. Y'all can keep on letting people manipulate you, just like I'm 32. I say, let Emmanuel, the King of Israel, one more time, descend now from the tree. One more time. From the tree. Because his burden was heavy. But his burden was not no cross. No. His burden was to come here knowing that he gonna die. Knowing who gonna be responsible for his death. Knowing that I am mortal man, so I gonna ask, can this not happen? But at the back of the end, what he say? No matter how I feel, that will first and foremost. One more time. No matter how I feel, that will first and foremost. See, because that's why that's why he took man. What? Through the nostrils. He brought man to life here first. The very first thing that received life was our brain. Our problem, well, y'all's problem is y'all think women got one of these. No, she doesn't. Yes, she does, but no, she doesn't. He didn't bring Eve to life through the nostrils. That's not what he did. What he did was made man mortal by taking something away from man. So the man could never, ever, ever truly be whole unless he get that rib. And the other rib belongs to she. Capital S, baby H, baby I, who man called woman. One more time. God created helpmate. And when he created helpmate, he took a rib. He made man show. Because man wouldn't show nothing. And y'all keep, he took a rib. Oh, man, y'all keep believing that about a rib. Oh, don't believe what I see. One more time. One more time. That's been who I've been all my life.
When I first heard the word nigger, I ran to the dictionary, and the first thing it said was stingy. And that's when I knew how powerful I am. Because niggers ain't got nothing, but the first word is stingy. I, through he, through the nostrils, I, as a baby, as a little man, got enough sense to know that if you telling me I ain't got nothing, but then you're going to turn around and tell me I'm stingy. Huh? Huh? Look up niggardly. 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 And the first thing is stingy. But niggers ain't got nothing. So how am I stingy? Because I got something that you want and you not going to have it. And what I got is the feet of Polly's goat. What I got is the head of Wood of the Lamb. One more time. One more time. Y'all can keep on believing in what you don't see. Because you can't say Jesus. You can't say Jesus. You can say Jesus or Jesus, but you can't say Jesus. Man, please. That's still God. Just like they got Buddha, just like they got Allah, just like they got Jehovah. I got Emmanuel, Son of Man. Adam. Adam, son of gold. My forefather, my big brother. That's why David said, he is my son, but he is also my father. One more time. One more time. One more time. Adam is my big brother, but he is also the father of all. But one more time. He's also my big brother. Because he said so. He said I can connect to my big brother and learn and understand knowledge. And to learn and understand knowledge is to understand Matthew 1, 2, 3. It's just that simple. Matthew 1, 2, 3. Matthew 1, 23. Matthew 1, 2, 3. One more time. One more time. Pay attention to what Pilate said. He said, you want me to kill this man who's done nothing. Yes, give us Barabbas, give us Barabbas, give us Barabbas, give us Barabbas. For fulfillment of purpose, one more time. It's all about his power. When you realize that things is set up to display his power. One more time. One more time. I was just looking at this thing this morning with this white woman was talking about the Moors. Everybody know about the Moors, but don't nobody know about the Moors. One more time. I sit and I listen to people. Ooh, this cool, that cool. Ooh, that's super cool. But they ain't talking black. They're talking slang. Because ain't no such thing as talking black. You don't, you homie, this is my Latino heritage. I can talk like I want to because I ain't imitating no niggers. This is my natural. You're natural. You're natural. You're natural. You was doing this. Your forefathers and them was, yo, homie. They was doing all that. Okay. One more time. I'm going to do my job. My job is to enlighten those who seek it. Go to gold. One more time. In the name of Emmanuel. Matthew 1, 2, 3. One more time. Pay attention to what my man said. Pilate said, y'all wants to kill this man and he's done nothing? Wow. Wow. Put that man in a great position to win, lose, to lose, win. One more time, though. The whole concept is to understand the God of gold sent his begotten son here so that those who seek him through his begotten son can and will understand. I am Emmanuel. I am Adam. I am Noah. I am all those who came before me because I am the world's first emulator. I emulate those who came before me because he said I can. One more time. One more time. Nigri ni mawanzo go is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man, Adam, called son, S-U-N, mother nature, mother earth. In the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, I am Emmanuel, whose name is God with us, Matthew 1:23. In the name of Kuntakide, Kiswahili, Tower of Babel, man's first tongue. Amani Kutoko, you, peace from above. Trip, seas, trip, cool, come, collected. Head to the sky, so that when God look down, he see you looking up to him and giving him the utmost respect because you're looking up. Mark 11:25, stand and pray.